What's up, ladies? I am coming up in here today. Quick coaching lesson. Do you vilify your food? This is something that I freaking love talking about because I know we all do it. And honestly, 20 years of coaching this stuff, I have to tell you, this is why women gain weight. Honestly, it is. It's not about like, oh my God, I can't eat carbs because carbs just don't work for me. It's literally because that's what we think they're going to do, so they do. Let me break that down for you a little bit more scientifically. And I know this is a hard topic. This is a really sensitive topic, but I want to blow the cover off of it because I feel like, again, I've said it before, but I'll say it again, we imprison ourselves with food and it's just no way to live. It's just not sustainable. It's not healthy, and I'm sorry, but it robs you of joy, and that's the whole point of being alive. Like, being alive isn't about fitting into a size 2 jeans at the cost of living in food jail. So let me break this down. If you truly believe that carbs, let's just take carbs, because I think that's a really good example. If you truly think that carbs are the enemy, like that somehow your physical makeup does not allow your body to process carbohydrates. Like somehow your blood chemistry is so different, is so broken, is so challenged, is so unique than any other human being that you literally eat a carbohydrate and you gain weight. Now, I'm not talking about refined sugars. Like, no human being can process refined sugars. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about healthy carbohydrates that we find in fruits and some vegetables, and certainly in the root vegetables and potatoes, some whole grains that are very nutritious and super nutrient dense. Why on earth? I mean, it scares me actually that some women think they can't eat fruit because they're so carbophobic. Ooh, I'm going to totally coin that. Carbophobic. Here's the thing. If you believe that you're going to gain weight from eating a certain food, you absolutely 100% will. And it has nothing to do with the food. It has everything to do with how you feel around the food. Because when you freak out and create so much stress and anxiety about eating something, it doesn't matter whether or not you eat it, you are sending a stress response through your body. So you are signaling your body to release fatty acids into the bloodstream because it's under a stress state. You're literally igniting your fight or flight, and your body is going into this volatile state where it's saying, okay, I need to perform some work because I'm in danger. And obviously you're not. So you release those fatty acids into your bloodstream, and guess what? They have no reason to be used. So guess where they're going to go? Stored fat. And I am clearly skipping over a lot of the science behind this, but the science is there. That's what happens when we are in a chronic, stressed out state, which is why we tend to pack on the pounds. And I know, girls, because I'm telling you, I lived it. Before I left my husband, I didn't feel overweight, but I had put on 20, 25, maybe even 30 pounds that, I didn't do anything different the past couple of years, and it's literally fallen off my body because I know that I've learned to manage stress. And as far as foods go, I've lightened up tremendously. And I'll let you in on a little something. I eat bread almost every single day. Literally every day. I had a delicious peanut butter on rye last night for dinner. Yep. Now, it was all natural rye. Sometimes I bake my own breads. I make a lot of my own pancakes. Like, I eat a lot of nutrient-dense foods. I keep it natural. I keep it real. I don't ever eat sugar. Ever. Very rarely. But plenty of fruits, definitely bread in my life for sure. And I've been able to drop over 25 pounds in 2 years because I don't stress about things the way I used to. And that's the big game changer here. So I wanted to get in here, do a quick coaching lesson, and maybe have you reevaluate, like, what is the number one food you completely vilify? And I'm not talking about, like, we all should vilify, like, certain things because they're not good for us. But let me even just leave you with this too. Don't vilify the chocolate or the wine, right? Like, you got to have those indulgences every once in a while. And when you do it, release the guilt from it. I promise you won't gain an ounce if you're not freaking out about it. Because here's the other reason why it's likely that you see that scale move after you eat. Like me, I love chocolate croissants, so I'll use that as an example. If I eat a chocolate croissant and then I beat the shit out of myself for it, yeah, I'm going to see the scale move, but it ain't because of the chocolate croissant. It's because I was freaked out. When you're freaking out, again, and you're in that state of guilt, it's a stress state. Your body does not know the difference between feeling guilty about eating something naughty, quote unquote, and having to run from a saber-toothed tiger. Like we did 100,000 years ago. It's still going to go into fight or flight. It's still going to produce a stress response. It's still going to cause some bloating, maybe some distension, and just a volatile internal environment where your endocrine function is a little out of whack. You're robbing yourself of the joy. What's the point of eating the chocolate croissant? The chocolate croissant should be a joyful experience. You should actually be secreting serotonin and oxytocin, your feel-good hormones. And a lot of the studies we've done on the Mediterranean diets, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like we always say, oh, Parisians can eat, all these pastries and heavy, rich sauces, but they don't seem to gain an ounce. And everyone attributes it to the fact that they walk a lot and, that their portions are really small. And while those are probably factors, it's also, again, an entirely different culture and lifestyle. You rarely would be in Paris seeing a beautiful Parisian woman eating a chocolate croissant and then freaking out about it. It's like not even on her radar. It's like a kid. My 7-year-old does certainly not freak out when she's eating that chocolate croissant. She's like, yum, this is so good. I'm so happy, Mommy. So that's why we gain weight. It's the mental stress we cause ourselves around the foods that we eat. So comment below. Do me a favor. Comment. Let me know, what is a food you vilify? And I'm not talking about your indulgent foods, but like maybe a food like you want to eat sweet potatoes so bad, but you're afraid to because you think you're going to gain an ounce. I want to know, like, what is the villain food for you? And let's maybe break out of that. Let's get focused on that one food that you seem to think is evil. And let's see if we can incorporate it back into your diet. You'll be so happy you did. And you're going to see, like, it's not going to affect the scale. It's not. I promise. It's stress. I believe that in my heart as a physiologist, as a coach, but as a woman. All right. Hope this was helpful. I really love getting on here on Fridays and just chatting with you guys. So comment below. Let me know. Boom. Peace out.